Welcome back to this second part of this story behind the story. I'm Glenn, and with me Advocate Pratima Kutino, Satyashri Gandham, Cecil Rodriguez and Trajan Dimelo. Yeah, so I had to interrupt Satyashri just before the break, so I'll start with you. Ma'am, please.
So I'll continue, and I will also wrap up saying that I do want to shift the narrative to the origin of this entire malaise that we're all experiencing right now. It's not just in hospitals, it's the community is coming together when it comes to a hospital doctor. 2 days ago, a 4-year child in the toilet. Now what, don't even go to the toilet alone? Take somebody with you into the toilet? So where does it start? It doesn't start in a political landscape. Also, that's one. I also want to mention that we can bring in the political leaders into question. We can bring in the entire system into the question, but why just them? And if we have to ask people to step down, they can step down. But is that going to solve the problem? So I really want to put the narrative back into what is the origin of this? Is it just an isolated incident which has been reported, or the million others which go unreported? And they go unreported especially because of what someone said and what Pratima said. The moment it becomes public, it just becomes a project. And then somebody is trying to save themselves, or some other drama happens, somebody wants to, the opposition of course is always waiting for, to advocate a change in the governance. Everything just happens just because it's been reported. So the system of reporting, cover-ups, I think all of this has the origin in the patriarchy which has been transferred from generation to generation into our systems, that a mother can't tell the boy, don't go out after dark, but she can tell the girl, don't go out after dark.
Oh, she can, she doesn't. There's a difference. She
Correct.
Can, she doesn't.
You're absolutely right. The point is she can, but she doesn't. True. The day that happens, nobody needs to fear anybody.
I don't know, but anyway. Point taken. Society, basically what you're trying to say is the societal norms, patriarchal society, domination.
And this is across the
men.
world. It's not India specific. India is not the rape capital. It's sad. I mean, it's not even, I hate to call it even the rape culture, because the moment it happens in the head, it's happened. Here, there's physical trauma imposed on a psychological trauma, and it doesn't just stop there, right? It's like what the person has to deal with.
See, but here the issue is why people say, because the conviction rates in, see, we are trying to be a developed society. We are not. Whatever anybody might say, money doesn't make a developed. The society is not developed. Education system is pretty sad. So once that, if we try to say that we are a developed nation, conviction rate should be 90% plus. Now we have 90% plus. You check developed rates, it's a thing. Second thing is, by rule, see, there are aberrations, no doubt, everywhere, but the aberrations in a place like India become a rule. Like the investigations are botched up regularly, no action is taken.
Agreed.
This is something now, Cecil, I'm bringing you in, but tell me one thing, just what is the conviction rate for heinous crimes in India?
General conviction rates for any crime is around 7-8%, not more than that. But the misery is offences against the women. The conviction rate is something like 3% in Goa.
Correct. And how long the case lasts?
Just now I was talking before this. See, crime is one thing. Woman goes to a trauma. The rape happens, but the trial is even worse than that. That's where her character is being raped.
Correct.
Assassinated.
Again.
Repeatedly and many times over.
In India. So this is what is the point. This is the point.
So the point
where the society, the system has failed.
You can, what we ultimately need is a change in mindset. Now,
yes.
How do we do it? Quick and efficient and less
6 months.
That is one thing. Two another thing is revisiting your kind of collection of evidence.
We'll get into that later. See, my point only
also
to
this
bring
rate
in
of convictions that you're talking about,
yes.
right? You're talking only about India.
Yes.
Look at the conviction rate in the most developed countries where the law enforcement agencies have full teeth.
Which country? Tell me.
Pick up the Nordic country, the happiest countries.
Nordic
Same
country,
thing.
Nordic countries. What?
I'm saying the law and order enforcement.
You talk about the
is at
developed
its
states. You talk about
reasonable.
Europe. You talk about US. You talk about it's 90% plus.
Oh, we
Check it out.
may
I'll give you the
have a
figures.
difference of opinion.
No, check the figure. This is no
Okay.
difference of opinion. Just
Sure.
check the figures. Second thing is rate how long the cases last.
That
Yeah.
is.
See, I'll tell you one thing. We are Indians, right? Tell me one thing. You go on the roads of Goa, which is supposed to be. See, Goa is another. It's a different universe. It's not like North India. You should be aware. You worked in North India, so have I. It's completely different. There are no traffic rules. Karnataka doesn't have an RTO except for Bangalore. Goa is supposed to be one of the better places in India. See the way people drive in Goa. People piss on the roads. Go to the market.
Sure.
Tell me one thing. These same Indians go to the US. Let them do it there, no? Why don't they do it? Because of the fear of the law. This is my point. Very limited point. Sorry, Cecil. We've taken time. Your time. Yes, Cecil. Please.
I think
This
so
is
if
my
you-
point.
If you see that, if you even Google and search now, you can see India is rated as an unsafe country in the world. And it is happening because of this number of cases which are coming up, and it's very traumatizing when you hear about it. And I think so all of us here have also been like molested somewhere or the other in our school days, traveling to college. At least I am one of the victims of it. And you know, when someone touches you without your approval, and especially for a woman, you don't know what it feels. I mean, we are having a panel discussion here. We've seen what that family is going through, and what n number of families are going through in the country. As she also has mentioned, like, it's not only about gang rapes or people who don't know you or because it's revenge or whatsoever. It's terrible what's happening in the country right now, and there is no seriousness taken about this issue. We are unsafe, and that is it. Do you know that in 2022, average 90 rapes a day was actually reported in India? Is that a number for a country? And we are talking about developed. When you don't have CCTV cameras everywhere, you don't have an environment kept safe for women, and then you're saying beti padhao, beti bachao. But no one is saying like beta ko samjhao yaar. Huh? Beta ko samjhao. I have a son. Today when I have been sitting and discussing him, he's going to be 14 years old. I have sat and discussed with him this rape case that has happened. And I told him, son, if you have any woman that comes along your way, you have your classmates there, if she has her periods, if someone is troubling her, please stand by her, be a man and support her. This is what we need to teach as mothers, teach our boys as fathers, teach our sons. Because as much as we say a lot of things, we women are targets. Whether you rape us by removing our clothes or rape us through your eyes, damn it. Okay? We have seen this way, how men look at us sometimes if we wear a deep neck, even we wear a sari, if anything tight fitting we can't wear. Really, it is sad that today in our country like India, that a woman goes late, you know, where she's parked her car lonely somewhere. Like yesterday, I told my friends, please come along with me because my car is parked and there is no street lights over there. And there's no camera footages over there. So I don't know what can happen to me. So I'm a single mother. I'm a working person. I do late events. I work out late sometimes. And how do we come home safe?
This is Goa you're talking about.
And this is, I'm talking about Goa. You talk about now her case in that hospital in Kolkata, there was no CCTV footage where they can get. Let's talk about Goa GMC, where there are CCTV footages. I have reported 2 times last year and a few months ago that the CCTV cameras are not working at GMC.
They are not working.
Outside, there are no CCTV cameras anywhere in the passage. So how safe are our women? I've seen all the doctors out there, but no one raised an issue saying that no CCTV cameras.
No, yesterday they did.
But,
They put the
he has
thing and
given
he has agreed to put all the cameras.
Put terms and
yesterday.
You are waiting for someone to be raped and doctors coming out to protest. Then only it happened. What about common citizens? I know that doctors, they take care of us. We have to reach out to them. What about common citizen and poor citizens who don't have any kind of support system? How do we take care of them? You know how many cases are not even reported because family is scared? That Unnao case, I mean, burnt, the case in Hyderabad where she was burnt alive, then Unnao case in UP, a BJP MLA was convicted, he's got life imprisonment. This I'm talking about, Nirbhaya, then Manipur issue. What has happened? Now coming back about when we elect our representatives, they have to be the ones standing up for us because they set laws, they set bills. And what is happening? They have time to do currency note change overnight. But safety for women, strict action being taken when they are raped, molested or whatever happens, where is that happening? We women and we have elected MPs. What are the BJP MPs in majority doing? For all these previous cases, okay, Kolkata happened now recently. What about the rape cases that have happened from 2012, 17, 19, 23? Manipur was the latest, which when women were paraded naked and molested. I mean, what?
Absolutely.
How do
agree.
we women survive here? Sorry that I'm breaking down, it's not for anything, but
It's fine.
I have been a victim. How you have to protect yourself every time you go out to a place to party, people want to hit on you, you tell them stay away, they don't stay away. WhatsApp chats, they come on top, take you out for this, take you out, hi baby, hi sexy, what the heck is happening? You tell them stay away, don't message, you have to block people. I have an online stalking case which is going on now for 3 years. This is a mockery of justice what's happening over here. Women do not get justice, is what it is. Women don't get, and it's not about Kolkata or anywhere. It's our freaking country that is in shambles, and women are not taken care. Elected representatives, women that are there in the cabinets, don't raise up issues. And this is the sad reality of our country today.
I agree absolutely. Now Trajan Bab, now you have to be put on the spot on this also, because this issue that happened in Calcutta, the head of the state is a woman and a firebrand woman's leader. Don't you think that Cecil's points are valid? I'm not attacking you as but you are the TMC national spokesman anyway.
I think all the three ladies spoke sense.
Yes,
Absolutely, and they spoke about the women.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, this incident that has happened in Calcutta, I, as a representative of the party, of which you have rightly pointed that Chief Minister belongs to my party, it is the most horrific, as the Supreme Court judge has said, a gruesome thing. No human being can accept it, you see. And the Chief Minister herself was in front to start taking action.
Very true.
Let me now start. What shocked me is a law officer sitting down there, having no respect to the judiciary. The matter is before the Chief Justice of India, before the High Court in Calcutta, and he's discussing the merits, saying it's cover up and all that. 1 minute. Because these are all narratives. These are all narratives floating. Matters with the CBI. The matter is under investigation. The matter is sub judice. And a law officer is talking on that. They all have spoken generally about the women's safety and the women's status. But this man, rightly one thing, refused to sit there as a lawyer defending the Balatkar party. Now, the anger that has arisen is being more because of false narratives that have been going on. Now, the Chief Minister is on record to say, give me time till Sunday to the High Court. I will crack this case. I have instructed the police to crack this case. And remember one thing, it's a fact very recently in the Sandesh Kali matter, how the BJP trumped it up for political gains. What happened? Everything turned. Secondly, it was brought to the notice of the High Court that the police were told not to intervene in the investigation, and the Chief Minister on the court had hide the tide. Then they withdrew that, the man was arrested. Calcutta police efficiency cannot be doubted. Number one. The accused was arrested in 24 hours and he's talking about FIR registered 3 days. He has no respect for the judiciary. If he was any man of a law officer who has not spoken on this matter, is still before the Chief Justice. Because Kapil Sibal was there denying everything. He said, they are all charges. The judiciary came down heavily on the media for having given the names out, giving the photographs out.
Very true.
Please understand this, and he doesn't know anything. CBI has taken up the matter on 14th. 7 days have passed. Not a single press statement out. Neither denying the narratives that are floating, which is very important, which is creating turmoil among the people, neither confirming the narrative by action. Not a single person more has been arrested after the Kolkata police has arrested one person. The narrative is a gang rape, everything is there. Now the matter is with CBI. And Didi took a protest. I had said I will settle it by Sunday. Now let the CBI settle by Sunday. Today we are on Wednesday. Not a single handout from the CBI. Why? Are you trying to accumulate and create confusion? Give every day the feedback. What is happening? So the angers are cooled down. You are allowing the narratives to go on, irrespective of the right or wrong. What is exactly? Everybody knows who is controlling the CBI. There is no hiding about it. Police Commissioner, the Health Secretary, Finance Secretary had a meeting and immediately laid out guidelines. The first thing, the flagship of Kolkata government, which is coming out tomorrow, is they are going to have what you call it, Rati Shati, accompanying woman to every woman who is going to travel in the night.
Stop, but then
But what about the entire India?
Secondly, the Supreme Court has very clearly taken cognizance of one thing, that yes, this is a horrific incident, but throughout India, the women are not safe.
Yeah.
The Health Minister of Goa yesterday on the court to say he is going to look into their demands of their security, admitting very clearly the security is not in place. Go ahead.
No, but I would also like to pitch in over here because our Goa government, okay, the BJP-led government, we also have a minister right now at present in Diyar who is a rape accused. Alright? Forgot?
Yes,
who?
Like you're saying who?
Yeah, I'm asking.
Your channel has shown it so many times.
Okay, thanks.
Pantino Emily, it's not a joke.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And on top of that,
Okay.
he's been given a BJP ticket. He's been elected and plus is given ministry. This
Okay.
is in the BJP field government.
Good.
First and foremost thing, my comments is not about whether there will be acquittal or what evidence is of that. My comments is about the initial investigation.
See about everything. Today, any elected representative that gets elected also, on what kind of criteria they get elected?
There is no
Because
criteria.
There is no criteria.
The
But
constitution, the Ambedkar
That I know,
constitution has
but-
made it first past the post.
Yes.
Where is the criteria?
I agree with that. But tell me one thing: if you have criminal cases on you, if you have rape cases on you, do you think you're setting?
Conviction is different from
So
accusation.
you're one second, but you're still an accused.
Conviction, no.
You're still
Still
an
not guilty.
accused.
As per
But so
the
you're
constitution.
saying that anyone can just be given a ticket, and what if he's accused? Now talk about the Unnao case.
Not guilty.
BJP MLA was convicted. Okay, he raped raped the girl in 2017.
Which case?
Unnao case.
Okay, Unnao.
All right, this happened in UP. Okay, and what happened to her? After raping her, they hung her to the tree. And this, who got convicted? A BJP MLA.
Okay.
So when you are in power and you do certain things like this, and now you have cases, we should have strict laws that if you have certain cases, you cannot stand.
Which party is innocent
party?
in this?
What? That's what I'm
I'll
saying.
I'll
No.
give you. You want instances? I'll give you instances. You know the Ajmer cases in 1992. 2 days back, the case got over. These women, these girls at that time, their nude pictures were thrown
Circulated.
everywhere, circulated everywhere. The case went on. It got over 2 days back. This
How many years?
1 second.
How many years?
Check count.
No, how many years?
Which
32
government?
years.
How many years?
32 years.
32 years.
Which government
the
in
law office
power?
is there.
Which government in power at that time in Ajmer? Find out. Check it out.
So this is what I'm
a
saying.
grandmother.
Mockery. This is what I'm saying. Mockery of
No, but-
justice. 32 years.
Yeah, but how you can blame any party?
32 years.
That's
I'm
where
talking about the
problem
Sikh
This is what I'm
riots.
saying. As he
Sikh
has said
riots,
also
Sikh
earlier.
That's where the
riots in
problem
Delhi.
lies.
Guys.
Don't look at the party.
Don't look at the party.
offense.
Look at the society. Look
Look
at
at
the
the-
endemic
It's not about the
problem which is
politics.
happening.
Even if you look
It
at
is
the
about the
society,
mindset
is
of
what
the
I said.
person.
the-
It is
talking
not
the
about the
justice.
political parties. Let's
That-
not,
that's my
let's
point
not
I was
land
trying to
up
make to
into
her.
politics here.
Yes, but
we
we
are
are.
on a very important
Unfortunately,
subject and it
that's
is
what
about
we are.
No, this is wrong.
Yeah,
Madhula.
I can
Pratima
explain.
has
You
one
have
of
to
the top-
defend.
Wait,
No, but
the
he has to
elected
defend his
representative
party.
are
That's
here.
why you all
The
start.
elected representatives are the one that Let's set
rape
rules
issue.
and regulations.
It
That's
is
it.
not about the politics and it's not about the political parties. We are here with a very sensitive issue and it is about the
Correct.
rape.
That's what
And
I
rape
agree.
What correct?
is
Not
committed.
cover up.
Wait,
What-
rape
what-
is committed
of course
by
your
a
party
coward
doesn't
person.
cover up. What
It
There you are.
doesn't
There you
have
are.
any religion. It
Balatkar
doesn't have
party.
any caste or
Balatkar
any political
party today.
ideology. It's about talking about the rapist, talking about the society norms, polls which are going on, openly which are circulated. Powerful politicians have interfered maybe, or the police they help in watching the cases. Bribing. Talk about that. Talk about the way the ladies are depicted in a movie with short dresses. The social media sites. Talk about that. Talk about the fast track cases, capital sentence, जिथे मार पाचे, हँकोर पाचे, UAE केले आणि USA हे केले जाल्यार जाता एक चेडवाक हात देखून लावंक जायना. आमची इंडिया कितें fight about it. You bloody are fighting our political ideologies and
To
political
set
parties.
bills. So Pratima, you're saying that we should not set strict bills?
We have to. I
Yes,
said
yes,
first.
this bills in
First,
the
I said
world, yeah.
amend the law. Amend the
Yeah,
law
that's
and
strictest bills
actually
in the
do
world.
it.
Just 30
Then
seconds.
who does that?
Capital sentence law and not of them now.
Let us bring
Not
this-
exist.
I want to, I
Bring
want
this
to
on
bring the
track.
media here also.
I'm
See,
not very sure.
Yes.
I'm really not very sure
Yes.
that if all the regulations come in, if all the bills come in, how much are we implementing it?
That's what I'm saying. Implementation is
instance,
important.
our laws are the strictest in the world. They are
not
already
implemented, not implemented.
The investigation
What are we
is not
even
there.
talking about? The law may be strict, but
Yeah.
who's going to implement it?
Implementing.
Who's going to
Very
even
true.
put it in action?
Judiciary
Correct.
has to.
Correct.
Let me come to a very small, and that's a very, let me bring a personal angle to this, right? All of us at different points of time, we have been affected, maybe not by as big and heinous a crime as rape, but at different levels. It's been an assault on the senses
Yes,
at every level.
absolutely.
In the workplace, I remember in one of the grand organizations that I worked in, it's a media organization, most of them women, they come to me saying that this person over
XYZ,
here,
yes.
not good. We feel troubled. I was like, okay, what do I do? Give it to me in writing. Took it to the person in charge. The promoter fired the person. Post that fired me also.
Why you?
Because, for something like as small as this, she's creating such a ruckus. What if something big happens? So, a rape has to happen before people are even called out. So, I'm talking about workplace politics, right? And again, it does not matter how big the organization, because home is also an organization,
Absolutely.
right? How does one even bring it out? The fact that you don't have the confidence that this can be brought out and it will be taken care of. Who's going to inspire that confidence? Are rules going to inspire the confidence? Why is there a rule that says you can kill, you can rape, you can murder? No, there are no rules, right? What? Tomorrow there's going to be a rule that you should breathe, you should not stop breathing. I mean, how many rules and regulations are we going to put in place? And where does it apply and where does it not apply? Does that apply inside toilets? Does that apply inside bedrooms? Does that apply between an uncle and a niece who,
Yeah, very true.
where does it apply and where does it stop? It is
One
not
second,
a
let her
hidden
finish.
fact that there are very few women who are at the helm of
Helm.
affairs in our country.
Yes.
It's not hidden. It's also not a hidden fact. What they have to do
To
to
get
weather through the challenges to stay at the helm
Absolutely.
of affairs.
Yes.
So putting things in perspective, just because she is, again, remember, I'm bringing in the humanitarian narrative into this. I'm not bringing, we have political analysts and legal analysts. I'm putting a point forward that just because she's a woman, she should be that much more responsible. What all is she going to be responsible for?
Fair enough. And as she says, mothers have to talk about the sons. But the mothers are women. The sisters are women. The elder sisters are women. They put the people there, the boys on the pedestal. No, you are king, you are Raja. What is this? It's absolute
breaking
nonsense.
generational conditioning.
It's
This has to
absolute
change.
nonsense.
This has
That
to
I
has to
totally. That is the issue.
Change in the outlook of the society.
Yeah,
That's what we
society
require.
issues.
We take
Society
ourselves
is
down.
the
We form
issue.
society.
Correct.
I mean, we are not outside the society.
Correct.
We are in it.
Correct.
We are the actors.
That's what I was trying to say. You said it directly. Anyway, I am Glenn Costa for Story Behind the Story, and this has been a very good discussion. Why? Because basically not for anything. Basically to bring up issues which people don't want to discuss. What's happening at home, what's happening on society, because everybody, I don't know. Anyway, we'll discuss this. We need to discuss this, and hopefully we will get the time to do it in the next week. Thanks for watching, and keep watching GOA365.